Hey, what's good, fellow Medivians? Today we start a new hunt review series on the channel, with Fort Rivs being our first choice. So Fort Rivs can be accessed just straight after Mission 11 on the Imperial faction. It's a great spot, specifically for Knights and Druids, and I'm going to be sharing here a little bit of how I hunt there and some tips and tricks. So to start with preparation, as a Knight, I only take UHs, as many as I can carry. Not on my cap, because there are some heavy items that drop on this, like boats and such. And I also take HMMs, plenty. Now you can also take GFB, and I'm going to explain a little bit more why. But if you're level 200, 180, 250, you shouldn't be worrying too much about GFBs, because you probably won't break the spawn. Hence, GFBs will not be necessary. So after leaving the boat in Eschen, you go northeast all the way into Fort Rivs, as you can see there on the screen. Upon reaching there, I recommend leaving the ladder in the beginning if you haven't claimed through a Discord like Serenity has, for example, and then you can start the hunt. Now, on the video, I already lured all the Imperial soldiers out of the way to facilitate how I do the rotation, and also to explain a very important mechanic that if you're breaking the spawn, you can always get 1 or 2 or maybe 3, 4, 5, depending on how much you're breaking the spawn for. You can get a couple Imperial soldiers and include them on your rotation. This way you can kill some Imperial soldiers while the Royalists take some time to respawn. And that's normally my routes that you see over there. So I go to the, when going to the floor, I leave all doors open, by the way, just because I'm a Knight. And then basically I just run to the spots in the hunt where there's only one possible mob that can hit me. And I just wait there. The Royalists keep coming. They push to the side Imperial soldiers if any Imperial soldiers get on the way. So that's why it's quite convenient to just stand still and HMM away, and you age when your HP goes to yellow. So it's a pretty quick rotation, honestly, is all you can see there on the screen. Maybe 7 mobs per round. I normally can do this rotation fairly quick. And as you can see there on the video, I was breaking the spawn. Since I was breaking the spawn, as you will see shortly, then I decided to lure a bit more Imperial soldiers. When I had a Demonic Axe, somehow I wasn't breaking the spawn, although I was a little lower level, maybe 230. So I thought I wasn't going to break the spawn. But as you can see there, I was breaking the spawn. Hence, I was adding more and more Imperial soldiers to the rotation. Now, if you're breaking the spawn too heavily, there's always a chance that you bring some GFBs with you and, you blast them away with GFBs, the Imperial soldiers, that is. However, they might run in low HP, so it might delay the whole hunt. So I give priority to the Royalists. I was doing single targets on the Imperial soldiers just because I didn't want to, risk the chance of having to pursue too much and then taking the focus out of the hunt, which was Royalists. As you can see there on the screen, I was doing around 1.25 KK an hour experience, which was really good to my level anyway. I can do slightly better on Hydras and Ancient Watchers, which I will reveal shortly. But what I like about this hunt is that it's pretty chill. The rotation is quick. You don't need to think too hard. You just blast them away with HMM, and it's most likely going to be guaranteed profit. At the end of the hunt, as you can see there, I got 1.223 KK experience per hour. It took around 72 minutes to finish the hunt. The loot was really good, and that was actually surprising. That's only the rares, and some broadswords and platino amulets wouldn't be considered rares, but anyway, they're there. As you can see on my loot table, which I'll leave the link down here below, it's a very useful link table, that I spent around 9 BPs of UHs, 11.5 BPs of HMM. My overall supplies cost was 46k. Total loot 204k. So the total profit, as you can see down below in the bottom corner right, was around 158.5k. And that's considering 4 golds per each hunting arrow, which you can definitely get on the market since a lot of people buy hunting arrows nowadays. So to close out, I recommend this hunt for level 180 plus up to 300. The experience can get from 1.2 KK all the way up to 1.5 if you do GFBs, as I said. The experience, I'll give this a 4 out of 5. Loot, it's really good on this round that I've done. However, not every time is that great. It's not a profit spawn, I would say anyway. It's mostly to break even and get a little bit more usually. Availability, I'll give a 5-star rating just because every time I try to get to that place, it's always free. And convenience, I mean, it's very easy to lure mobs away, to trap them on doors. It's close to town. The only thing about convenience is that you have to drag your arrows. No matter how high level you are, they're pretty heavy, so you have to drag your arrows back to town. But it's a very short task anyway, maybe about a minute, and you're done with it. Now, this is my score breakdown per vocation. Knights have a really easy time here. Pretty chill as you saw in the video. Just 2 hands, Berserk Spell, and HMM. You Aegis, you'll be fine. Pretty chill. Druids also have a great deal here with Purification. They can wear shields. They can use small explosive runes together with Exp Vis, or whatever they prefer, Explos, HMM. Now, most druids I've talked with, they use Exp Vis in Purification, and it's always easy for them. From level 200, should be no problem. Archers, from the archers I've spoken with, they don't like the spawn. It's quite, there's not a lot of places to run. They hit pretty hard. They have to heal often, and they normally did the task with SDs anyhow for Imperial Faction, so it's not really recommended for archers, but you can try your luck. I mean, maybe you have a different playstyle, maybe you have an easier time, but I'm giving 2 out of 5 based on what I was told. For mages, since they don't have Purification, they only rely on damage spells. It's similar to with the archers. Purification helps a lot for those sort of hunts because you can tank. So mages, I'll give that a 3 out of 5. And that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this format. Leave a comment so we can keep improving this hunt review series, and we can make more like those in the future. I appreciate it. Cheers.